Hi Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. So today, Taurus, for your meditative session, you guys got Time to Heal, Snake Spirit number 55. Honestly, I'm seeing this as a 1. I'm seeing this as a start. I think you have done enough healing, Taurus. I mean, I guess everyone's on a different timeline, but the way I'm feeling right now, like for the collective of Taurus, which I'm a part of, obviously, like, I just feel like we're done. Like, it's kind of time to start living, right? Like the 3D, I don't know, it's like we've spent a lot of time healing. Do you know what I mean? Like trying to get back to our old self, or a self that like we remember, right, being at one point. And it's hard to get back there sometimes because, you know, we're energy and we're always changing. So it's like you can't really go back, right? It's like not even technically possible, but in your mind, that's what you think, right? Like, oh, like going back to a different time, going back to like a time when things were like better. But it's not really possible. It's kind of like, how can we be that person that we were, feel the way we felt back then today, right? Like during those good times, like how can I feel like that again? And I think that's what this is about. It's like time to bring back the old you, I want to say, but it's not really the old you, it's the new you. But it's like just the you that used to like enjoy and like, you know, had a great time living, basically. So yeah, Taurus, that's what I'm getting for your meditative session. Let's pull some more cards and see what we get. So Taurus, I feel like we kind of have this like Gatsby thing going on. I got Gatsby in Aries. I think I'm getting Gatsby now. So I don't know what's going on with Gatsby, but it's weird. It's like you can't, it's like you want to go back, right? You want to go back. But the thing is, you can't, right? Like there's no way to recreate the past. And you're like, yeah, there is. And I feel like what they want you to do is to stop looking back at the old you and to look forward to the new you, right? Like, and it comes with fighting. It comes with like a fight, right? You can rewatch the past for so long. You're like one of those people that's like, well, I have it in my memory, I have it forever. But it's like those memories are old already. Like those movies are old. It's like you've seen them 100 times, right? And it's like you're ready for the new batch of movies, right, for your head, or for you to watch in your head. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're ready, but you're just like sitting there like, no, I want to relive the old. And they're like, no, go towards the new. And that's what you need to do. You have to literally leave that in the, like, it's not about leaving it. It's just about going to find new experiences, new like joys, new, you know, new shit, right? And with perception and the 3 of Wands, it's like only you can do this. And see how the sword is so important, because it's so connected to your own mind, right? Your mind is controlling everything, and your mind is sitting in a loop of like back, you know what I mean, back when I was 15 and back when I was 14, and it's kind of like only you can stop the loop. And maybe you want to recreate like things from the past, like you want to recreate that feeling, right? That feeling you had back then, and it's totally possible, but you have to change your perception on like it's doable, but like in new experiences, not like do it, like have the same experience and do it again from the past. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, don't try to recreate the same exact party, just have a new party and see what happens. It might be better than the last one. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like they want you to leave behind. It's like leaving behind that thought that like only the past was so good. It's like, no, like the future is going to be even better. Right? And maybe this is tied to a specific person you lost. Maybe this is tied to like a specific experience that's why you like, you're so like, you're holding on to it so tightly. And I understand that, right? But at the same time, it's like when you outgrow something, it tends to leave your life. And then whatever you're like, you like hold on to as you grow, that's what you kind of experience. So as you go up a wall, let's say you're a plant and you go up the wall is going to keep changing, right? Because you're going up the wall, but you're still going to have that support, right? Because the wall will always be there. It's just going to be a new part of the wall. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a terrible example, but that's what I'm trying to say. It's like those new experiences are there for you, and you have to be open to it. And I feel like this is a lot of mind. This is like a lot of mind, right? With the Ace of Swords, the mind. And like, again, there's times when you weren't listening. With the King of Air in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's been chances for this new beginning. A lot of chances for this new beginning. But again, we're talking to Taurus. This is like me, this stubborn card, right? This is like my Taurus card. Every time I meditate on Taurus, I think of this card. This is literally my Taurus card. And it's like you came up in your own read and you're so fucking stubborn. And that's why I'm laughing. It's like, no, I want to stay here. And look, they're telling you to bring like death to that. You know what I mean? Like end that situation. Like end that thought process. End it. It's like you have to change. Like you have to, it's like you can't stay in the past, right? You can't stay in those old memories. You're meant to create new ones. Oh my God, even now I'm saying recreate. And it has to be your mind. It has to be your mind. And honestly, I feel like it has to do with confidence too. Like with this with this Eight of Cups, it's like he's open to it, right? But to be open to it, you have to be like not afraid. And to be not afraid, I feel like the only thing that makes me not afraid, like when I'm going into a party, like, and I have no idea what the hell is like gonna be like in the room that I'm going into, right? Like, let's just say I like met new people, and I'm like, they're like, oh, we're going here. I don't know anybody there. I don't even know the people I'm going with a lot, but I'm just gonna go because like, why not, right? The only thing that can make me fearful is if like I'm not confident. If I'm really confident, then I'm not really scared of anything. So I feel like that the confidence is really what's like needed to be built up right now, because I feel like when you're confident, you can attack anything. Like you can go into any situation, you can go to any party, you can meet anybody and be like in a good space and have some sort of chat and like relax and like vibe and like it's all good. But when you're not feeling confident, it's the exact opposite. And Taurus is like, come on, like it's not like you're gonna go to that party and feel some sort of way. No, you're gonna stay home, stay in bed and not go out, right? And who knows how long that has lasted, right? Like you just chilling at home, not wanting to go out. The confidence, right? So I feel like that's why they're saying it's like a fight, right? Look how many swords we have out. Swords is thought, right? Mind, intuition, right? Like you have the perception card with the big sword. We have two swords here in the Six of Swords. This is technically the Six of Wands, but there's two swords here. And then you have the Ace of Swords, right? So it has to be clear to you. And I feel like the best way for it to happen for you, Taurus, is to like regain that confidence. Regain the confidence. Maybe the feeling that you miss is the confidence you had in yourself when you were in that part of your life, right? Like it's time to like reclaim that confidence, right? And go out again into this journey and experience all the new that they have for you. And I feel like it kind of makes you feel uncomfortable, right? Because again, it's an unexpected thing. Like whatever's coming towards you, you don't really know what it is. But the good thing about it is that if you have that confidence, you won't need to, you're not going to feel insecure. You're not going to feel, like scared or, oh, I don't want to go here or I don't want to go do that. It has a lot to do with confidence. And I feel like that's what the healing is. It's like, I think your confidence is already like at a good level, right? And maybe it's not what it used to be in the past, but what made it get better in the past was like you going out and having people kind of like check you out. Do you know what I'm saying? Having people like hit you up. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things that were attached to this confidence, and it had a lot to do with like going out there. So I feel like you're not going to regain that confidence staying inside, Taurus. And I know it's annoying to hear that, but it just is what it is. And they're trying to clear that out for you, that like stubborn energy, right? Like put an end to wanting to like live in these movies in your head in the past and like how it felt, and I was a better me then, and that's all bullshit. Like you're the same person, you're growing, you know what I mean? If anything, you're better now. So it's like use what you have now, right? Like don't let your stubbornness be another reason why you're not going to start out like again, right? You're not going to go out, you're not going to like experience new things, you're not going to meet new people, right? Like don't let it be your own stubbornness. Just go out there. And I know it's hard, but you can do this. It's very attached to your confidence. I think your confidence has to be like pretty high for you to feel comfortable enough to like go out there. But again, the only way the confidence is going to be built up is by going out there. So it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's kind of just saying like, go do it. You know what I mean? And as uncomfortable as you might feel in the beginning, it's not going to feel uncomfortable at a certain point, and you're going to get more used to it, and you're going to have those new experiences, and you're going to claim like victory over this old cycle, right? This is the victory card. So I just see you claiming victory over an old mindset, over an old cycle, healing, right? That old timeline, and starting a new one, right? I really like this, Taurus. It's like a beautiful read. Let's see if there's any divine feminines out there for you. I don't know if it's like the second week in a row you guys got the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. I don't know if you have Virgo in your chart. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. I feel like this old cycle, right? Like this old, right? There's something maybe that kept you like in bed, basically. You know what I'm saying? Something that kept you down, something that kept you, you know, afraid to kind of go back out. And they're saying now is the time, right? We have everything aligned. You have the masculine, feminine aligned, 11, upright, the mind and body upright, perception upright, right? And even though the King of Air is in reverse here, it's interesting because I don't think that's now, right? This is of the past, right? The beginning that wasn't taken, but the clarity has been given to you now. The death with the clarity. So it's again, victory. The time is now. And I know that it's hard, right? But it's very interesting because it's like you have the 5-5, right? And 5 speak of challenge, it speaks of conflict. But at the same time, you have a 10, which speaks of an ending. And at the very same time, you have a 1 that speaks of a new beginning, right? So that's how I'm kind of seeing this card. It's like you can go into any time frame that you want to go into right now. It's like you have 3 doors and you can go into the 5-5, the challenge and the conflict, which I feel like would be like staying in a permanent mode of pain and suffering, right? You can take it and turn it into a 10, which is the end, where you learned the lesson, you've like, you know, you've kind of like healed, right? Or you can, like, I feel like the 10 would be like transforming it into love, right? Transforming the pain and suffering into something different. And then the 1 is deciding to start out. And I feel like we're at the 1, right? We're at the 1. So don't cling to the 5-5, don't cling to the 10, cling to the 1, cling to the new beginning, right? The truth is like already here. You already know what it is. Your intuition is telling you what it is. Yes, your confidence is important. Yes, like there's a lot of aspects of you that have to be in balance before you like set off again. You're not like, you're very, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know if it's like ritualistic or it's like things have to be a certain way, right? It can't just be like this or that. It has to be like everything has to be at the like alignment for you to go. And I feel like that's what this reading is saying. Everything is kind of like aligned for you with these 2 11s up, right? It's like it's time now. So yeah, Taurus, if you're waiting for like the right time, it's right now. So yeah, Taurus, I love you guys. I hope this reading resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.